Hello, good morning, amazing AIS educators, and welcome to a video update on what took place on October 27th during our very first parent coffee. So, we had a really big turnout. Over 70 parents attended the coffee and 13 dads, too. So, that was nice to see. We don't always get such a large representation of the dads in our community. What we wanted to do was to kind of peel back the layers that COVID superimposed on our school. And one of the things that I have felt, and I know that others in our school community have felt this way, is that many of us are just a name on an email address or a name on an email. And that putting a face to a name is something that we've not been able to do because of masks, but also because we've not necessarily had parents on campus for quite some time. So putting that face to the name and then just being a bit more human with our parents really, really helped them. And they needed that. They wanted that. So part of the coffee then was to have parents walk around and fill out some chart paper like the one in the back here. And we asked them several different questions. One was, please let us know what you want to know. Tell us who you might want to attend these coffees, because it does not always have to be an administrator. Share a celebration with us, something that you're, comfortable sharing. And then just anything in general that you want us to know. Now, there was some strategic moves behind that, because sometimes a parent will monopolize your time and they'll want to talk about a very specific issue related to their child. And this really wasn't the format for that, because in public, outside of the cafeteria, we certainly didn't want to have a very private conversation about one aspect of a child's experience at our school. So here is the summary of what the parents have told us that they're seeing this year. And the first theme that came out of all of this communication and what they wrote on the pieces of paper was communication. It was a celebration. On one side is that we are communicating a lot. And then on the other side, it's we're communicating a lot. And there's a lot of platforms for parents to learn. So there's every possibility that you need to be on Classroom Dojo, Google Classroom, Zern, RazKids, regular email, school-wide newsletters, things like that. It's a bit overwhelming for the parents, and they would like a more concise and succinct format to know what they should be paying attention to, because they're busy just like we are. Another thing that came out is they really want more time with teachers. And not to specifically talk about their own child, but to understand what school is. Many of us have never left school. We've been in school since kindergarten, went through high school, went through university, and then we got right back into school. There are people, amazingly enough, who don't do that. They don't follow that career path, and they don't know what school is. And so to hear it from the teacher and how that might impact their own child is something they're asking for. Another theme is appreciation. The parents really, really like sending their children to this school. They're proud of sending their children to this school. And they like the idea that their children are exposed to many different beliefs, systems of belief, and people that represent nationalities from all over the world at our school. Another theme that came out is they like more swimming. Don't worry, PE department, we're not going to do that during the winter. And the last theme that we had was the discipline process. Many parents want to make sure that the rights of their child are honored as we go about our process and investigate. The feedback that we received is that many times the parents hear about the discipline end of things if their child has made a mistake, or if their child has been wronged, they don't hear very much. So the feedback there is they know we're operating a safe school that wants to protect the rights of their child. They just want to know more about our process. So overall, that was the feedback. There was not an angry mob. There was a group of parents who are genuinely interested in making our school a warm and welcoming community, who are happy to be here and just to talk and be listened to. So I think a lot of good legwork for everyone who was able to attend, and hopefully that trickles to you as classroom teachers to know that we've listened to the parents and that might run some interference for you. So there it is, a synopsis of the very first parent coffee of this academic year. Our next one will be in December, and we've got some plans moving forward for that. Specifically, we're looking at telling them about the discipline process. Then I'm also going to make a video, a similar-ish video for parent consumption for those parents who were not able to attend the coffee, as a demonstration that yes, we heard you, and here are some of the things that we're taking in as a school to honor the fact that you took time out of your day, dear parent, to come chat with us. So, bit of a campaign / media blitz for the parents to know that we love them, and a synopsis for you to know what was talked about during the parent coffee. So thanks so much for tuning in. Have a lovely day, and we will see you next time.